Angeles Memorial Coliseum, where so many great events have unfolded over the years, and today this crowd is charged up for a big USC Trojans home game. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Trojans will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Boise State's offense comes on the field first today. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible hit.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure and came up with the sack.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screenplay. It's a solid gain for a first down. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Broncos will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? 1st down here for this offense. A handoff from the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. And now the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Handoff to the right side. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Here's the 2nd down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Dump off caught by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Broncos looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Running back has it on the screen now. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And it's intercepted, deflected at the line of scrimmage. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Boise State.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield.
325.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab, but a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed to the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Trojans will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Broncos will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing in third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The Broncos trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe
into the end zone. Touchdown, BSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Launches downfield. He's got a man down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another first and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And this one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to take off here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. And the Broncos have first and 10 here.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, gets a fresh set of downs. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The Broncos line up with a first and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down after that previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And he's back to throw again on second and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this one is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Southern California. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, there in the shadows of the Hollywood sign, you've been watching quite a drama of your own. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
29 Philly.
On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Trojans are on the move here. Handoff here from the shotgun. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And he finds the running back in the flat. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll run it to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. We'll see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big game.
And here's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Boise State. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Thorne.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Broncos will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The shotgun running play call. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The important third down play coming up. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The completion sets up a second down play. He'll throw it now. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four down territory, but let's see what the call is here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, BSU. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line. It's Thorne.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Broncos. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, you've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.